restoration of prosperity and the goal of peace through strength. Remember those days? In his second inaugural address given on January 21st, 1985, came these words: "My fellow citizens, our nation is poised for greatness. We must do what is right and do it with all our might. Our two-party system has solved us, it has served us, I should say well over the years, but never better in those times of great challenge when we came together as Americans united in a common cause. For all our problems, our differences, we are together as of old. We raise our voices to the God who is the author of this most tender music, and may He continue to hold us close as we fill the world with our sound in unity, affection, and love. One people under God, dedicated to the dream of freedom that He has placed in the human heart, called upon now to pass that dream onto a waiting and hopeful world." Yes, we are in challenging times, but tonight we are here, united, to push forward and to take back our country.
Yeah.
I'd like to take a minute and please help me in welcoming our elected officials and candidates.
The flag said to me this morning, "I am what you make me, nothing more. I swing before your eyes as a bright gleam of color, a symbol of yourself." Interesting, a symbol of yourself. For almost 234 years, it has been a symbol of a powerful, strong people. A people who understood what Daniel Webster said when he said, "God grants liberty only to those who love it and are willing to defend it." And love it and defend it as a nation we have. There's some great positive stories about people who've been incredibly proud to serve their country. One of the flag raisers on Iwo Jima died in 1994, and when his son was clearing out the attic, he found a letter. And in that letter, toward the bottom, it was written 3 days after the event took place on Iwo Jima. His father said, "I was with the victorious Easy Company who reached the top of Mount Suribachi first. I had a little to do with the raising of the American flag, and it was the happiest day of my life." Incredible. Some of you have seen the photos of the old veteran struggling out of his wheelchair to stand tall and put his hand over his heart as the flag passed by in a parade. Another incredibly positive sign. And then some of you have seen some signs that are possibly not quite as positive. Some of you may have seen the video of the 7-year-old who was singing the national anthem at a college basketball meeting. It was fantastic. Behind him on the end line were all the players, all the coaches, the mascot, the ball boys, and as you looked at the video behind them, you could see some of the spectators in the stands. Not one of them had their hand over their heart. Even at our own, here in the patriotic South, our own 4th of July celebration, we sometimes see people with their hats on and their hands along their side as they play the national anthem and the flag is brought forward. So there's positive, there's negative, but it's a symbol of ourselves. I'd like to return to the days like when I was in school and all the kids went out to the flagpole and we all put our hands over our heart, stood tall as the flag was raised, and we all said the Pledge of Allegiance in unison. I'd like to return to the days when it was obvious pride everywhere you went in this great country. We as a nation were grateful for the wisdom, the strength, and the courage that God gave to our founders and to those who earned and maintain our liberty. Yet now we shouldn't even pray in school, we're told, and we shouldn't display the Ten Commandments. I don't want to go back to the days when I was a little kid, but I would like to go back to the days when we were proud. The days when we stood up, the days when we didn't apologize to our country, and the days that people looked at us and said, aha, there's an American from the United States of America. They stand tall, they stand proud. I don't want to go back, but I want my country back. So I ask all of you now to please stand and join me as we say the Pledge of Allegiance to our country. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and